Good morning. Welcome. We are so pleased to have you here today at our 9th annual two-day NEA-BPD conference. The National Education Alliance is a not-for-profit organization whose mission is to build public awareness and provide education on borderline personality disorder. We are privileged to be co-hosting this conference with behavioral research and therapy clinics and Dr. Marcia Linehan. This is a landmark conference in several ways, both for NEA-BPD and also for borderline personality disorder. This is, to our knowledge, the first time a conference on the disorder includes not only people in the auditorium, but also people who are watching live stream via satellite. Viewers today include stakeholders from several key communities. We are honored that the New York State Office of Mental Health has partnered with NEA and is live streaming this to 100 DBT clinicians in their state facilities. This is a kickoff to their initiative to move from DBT training to a system of care for people who need DBT treatment. We salute you, Commissioner Hogan and Dr. Greg Miller, in this effort, and we are proud to be a part of it. We look forward to hearing more, working with you on this, and hoping perhaps that your state becomes models for other states to follow. We want to also say a welcome to our friends at NAMI. Affiliate offices across the country have opened their sites to host meetings today for this live viewing. Sites such as Houston have about 65 people gathered together for this event. Thank you, NAMI, for always supporting our effort and work. Also streaming in today are our wonderful Family Connections leaders and also the graduates of the program you will hear more about today. Finally, we also say welcome to our individual viewers from as far away as New Zealand, France, and Chile. Today's streaming has launched also a new initiative for NEA. That is to live stream future NEA conferences and to disseminate information on borderline personality and co-occurring disorders to a wider audience. So for NEA, this becomes part of our effort and a new initiative now. This conference is also a landmark for us in that it's the first of all of our 37 conferences where there has only been one topic of interest. No surprise, I am sure, to anyone that dialectical behavior therapy would be that topic. DBT is more than a treatment. It is a way of life for many. In fact, it revolutionized the world of borderline personality disorder in general, first by framing a radically different perspective on patients who were often referred to in such uncomplimentary ways that the statements and sentiments alone created problems for their recovery. The non-judgmental perspective created by DBT altered the mindset of many, helping to create a therapy that has compassion, support, hope, and data that BPD is not a life sentence. DBT also introduced such concepts that professionals need specialized training, that patients are doing the best they can and also need to try harder, that borderline personality disorder treatment can be researched and designated as an evidence-based therapy. These and more created a sea change, shifting the focus away from past pejorative attitudes to viewing the symptomatology as modifiable. In addition, DBT dared to suggest that therapists should be available outside of the therapy sessions and that patients could not fail in the therapy. And as you will hear, DBT not only changed the lives of patients, but also changed the lives of family members. You will have the pleasure of hearing that from a mom, Marie Paul de Valdivia, who generously stands up to share her family's story. We believe all of the above elements and much more will be evident throughout the weekend as you hear from DBT researchers and their areas of expertise in this treatment. The conference in its entirety will be available on our website for free viewing, where it will be added to over 100 tapings already in our media library at www.borderlinepersonalitydisorder.com. I want to thank our presenters for freely contributing their time and effort for this conference. Most of them are from the Seattle area, working with Dr. Linehan. Thank yous to Drs. Kate Comtois, Linda DeMeth, Anthony Dubois, Melanie Harnett, Kelly Kerner, and Katie Carls. The other two researchers presenting also work closely with Dr. Linehan, but both from a distance. Dr. Martin Bohas, here from Germany, is not only a DBT researcher and an expert, but an international icon whose contributions to the field go well beyond a few words. Thank you so much, Dr. Bohas, for taking your precious time and energy to come here this weekend. Dr. Alan Frazzetti, NEA's research director, is from the University of Nevada at Reno and wears many highly valued hats in the world of DBT and NEA. And as you will see, everybody becomes a Frazzetti fan quickly. I also want to thank two people without whom this conference could never have happened. First, Elaine Franks, who worked with us long distance, making sure concrete things were handled well every step of the way, and also making sure we were in wise mind. Even as this weekend approached and planes were canceled bringing some of us here, Elaine never missed a beat. Thank you, Elaine. No wonder Marcia treasures you so much. You will forever be in the hearts of all of us at NEA. Then Trish Woodward, who is the brains and the muscles behind what you see this weekend. No task is ever too much for her. She is always there, ready and waiting for the next thing to get done. And we can't forget the Halls, who are an amazing couple tirelessly working to move the BPD agenda forward. Lastly, and on top of my list, thank you, Marcia, for so many things. Thank you for accepting to do this conference with us. Thank you for your support of our organization. And most importantly, thank you for what you have done in the world of psychiatry and for the millions of BPD patients and their families. Your legacy will go on for many, many generations to come. I ask everyone to join me in a round of applause for all the lives that you have saved.